anyway, so basically, your turn.
Anyway, so basically,
Okay.
we here.
Yes, this is Ashley.
Hola.
And let me tell you, she is a fucking G. She's from Puerto Rico. I met her at a Shein. Is that how you say it?
I say Shane, but I'm probably hella wrong.
No, it's good, it's good.
But I'm happy though, like, I'm happy that I get to, like, kiki with you a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't get to do this a lot with girls in the industry.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And that is exactly what I wanted to talk to you about here, because I feel the same way. So what do you think being a girl's girl means to you right now?
I feel like just like being supportive of each other and rooting for each other. Not necessarily, you don't have to be there every single day, but like, I feel like we should be more of a pack. I feel like we're always like, not by ourselves, you know what I mean? But it's like we're taught to handle everything, like, not suck it up, but really just like, be strong, independent, because it's cool. Like, sometimes it's not so cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you are struggling. Like,
Yeah.
I've been out here in LA by myself without my family for 8 years. And until I was able to find, like, solid friends like you, you know what I mean? It was really difficult.
Yeah. Did you feel like, what was the energy you got when you met other females?
At first, it was, I got betrayed so much.
What?
Off of, like, necessity. Like, people would, like, reach me, and it's like, oh, I need a friend right now, but then I'm not gonna need you later. Or, like, oh, hey, like, you're so cute, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Like, hey, so are you signed with an agency?
Ah,
And
so
then,
it's like,
and then I'm just, like, an avenue. It's like, what is going on here? Like, I thought we were just, like, I thought we were friends. It's not like I'm not gonna, like, introduce you to my agents also, but it's like, what does this mean, like, between you and I? So at first, definitely, like, I felt like there was always an exchange. And if there's nothing, like, where it's like, oh, you don't have, like, any cute friends, or, like, you don't have any fun friends, like, or, like, you don't, or just the basic going to do, like, girly girl things, which I'm not so much of, like, a girly girl. I am not. I'm literally, like, a man.
Oh,
I swear.
I'm feeling volatile.
Literally. But, I feel like, yeah, I definitely came across a lot of girls that, like, we tried to link up, but it never really led anywhere.
Yeah.
Because I would either see, like, a red flag, or, like, if I didn't see the red flag, it was just not gonna work.
Yeah.
It was very difficult for a very long time.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, but
It's fine,
I would have never known that. I guess the betrayal was more of a feeling betrayal. Like, I thought you were real, and it turns out you weren't. Is that what you mean by betrayal?
Kinda, yeah.
Kinda?
Also, it's like, I don't know, like, sometimes you surround yourself with people that are not interested in you personally. They just like your circle.
I think but that's what I'm saying. Like, a girl's girl, you need to understand, like, it's so important to have a strong female friend group, because I have a lot of guy friends.
Me too.
But, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I had COVID before, and then, like, I called my homeboy, and I was like, I have COVID. He said, oh, shit, you'll be alright.
Oh, my God.
And then I called my homegirl, and she was like, what? So, like, what you want? You want some juice? You want some da-da-da-da-da-da?
Yeah.
It's like that kind of companionship that...
It's comfort.
It's comfort a little bit. But it's the kind of comfort where it's like, you can't be ignorant. Men and women think a little bit differently, and sometimes a woman is only going to understand you and provide that kind of comfort that you want. That's why it's important to have a girl's girl. What caught my attention is when you said a red flag, and I want to talk about that a little bit. Like, a girl's girl, like, I don't like red flag when I meet a girl, and it's so obvious that when we're hanging out with a group, like, all you want is the man's attention. Like, what is that going to do for you? What is that going to do for you, for real? Long
That's
term.
deeply rooted.
In what?
I don't know, girl. I don't know. I don't know, like the pick me kind of girl. Like, you could say.
That's a good word for it. That's a good word.
It's definitely like. Because we're talking about this topic, we have to talk about this particular thing where it's like, why is it so difficult to work with other female coworkers? Why is it so competitive?
That's the thing. That the pick me girl, that's the basis of it. It's competition.
Like every job that I've ever had, I've had every single one, girl. Like whether it's like my 9 to 5 or like modeling, you know what I mean? Like when you go into a casting, girl, like there's literally girls that are being shady for no reason. Like
example.
I don't know you. You don't know me. Don't be a dick. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't be like, over here, like, I see some of them, like, talking shit about, like, every single girl that walks inside. I'm sorry.
That makes me, no, goosebumps. That makes me scared. I've never, like, felt that before.
Oh, my gosh. You're, like, that's why I love you, because sometimes you're, like, in your own little world of, like, you're always, like, thinking happy and, like, you know what I mean? And it's,
but
like,
I need to know.
Girl, yes. You need to pay attention to your surroundings.
So you saw a bunch of girls talking shit.
It's just like it's I've been years in the industry. It's changed a lot. It has. But before, when like there was less diversity, like there was like less opportunities, when like somebody that didn't look like the particular look, you know what I mean? That was expected to walk into a casting, like they wouldn't even like, I don't know how to say that, disimular.
Oh.
They don't even pretend. They don't even pretend or like play it cool.
With it. They're
you
like,
know what I mean? They're like,
like some mean girl shit.
Who invited her here? You know what I mean? And then on top of that, like I've had unpleasant castings where it's like my agents have told me like, just go anyways. Like it's good if they see you. Like if they don't want you, it don't matter. Like as long as they see you, it's fine. And then I go and it's like a female looking at me and like she's looking at me with this face of like, who invited you here? Or like trash, you know what I mean? And it's like,
I know what you mean.
Of course you know what I mean. Because this is part of the industry. Like unfortunately, like this is what we live.
You remember? Like I went to a test shoot with this girl and I asked her, I was like, I had to pay for it and I ain't never paid for a shoot, okay? And then, but he was like, no, she good, da-da-da-da-da, she'll give you a more commercial look. When I looked at her shit, it's all white girls, okay? And then I asked her, like, do you have any advice? Because I was starting out. And she was like, honestly, it's going to be really hard for you because you're not blonde-haired and blue-eyed. And I was like, what?
She told you that to your face? This is what we're talking about. Like, I don't know where the audacity comes from, you know what I mean?
You've never got that before?
Like, I mean, of course I've gotten it. Like, I'm a model. I'm hella skinny, but, like, I'm a triple D. Girl, it's been plenty of times where they're like, who the hell told you to come to this casting, girl? Like, you do not fit in these garments. Like, thank you. That's it. So, it is definitely, like, it hurts, girl.
It does.
It hurts so much. Especially when it's coming from another woman.
Yeah.
When it's coming from a man who's like,
you stupid.
Fuck you, dog. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know how much of a blessing this is. You know what I mean? Okay, you don't see me like right now. Yeah, I have my hair like this, but my hair is curly. My hair is an afro. Okay?
Wait.
And it's cute. But before, I had to like, I remember going places and they were like, that hair.
I remember.
Especially women, dude. Like, it's not even men. It's like, oh, they're not going to want you with that hair? And I'm like, why not? Like, these are my curls.
I know. I really did not understand that aspect of it until that she and Ron remember. And that's how I knew you were fucking real, because
my girl,
it was actually literally like a competition. It was a competition.
It was an entire competition.
It was a competition, but didn't it feel so good to just be able to be like, hey girl, like, I feel you, you know, like, whoever wins, it's not on us. Like, we aren't fucking trying to fucking scratch each other. We're just trying to see who did it best accordingly. Exactly. Not who is worse, who is best, you know? Who is best fitting, you know? And I feel like that is something I want to, like, share, like, there's no competition, man.
There's no competition at all, literally.
There's no competition. Like, you do not want someone else's spot. You do not want to step on someone in order to get something. You want what is yours, because that is what is going to feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can work your ass off. Sorry, you were going to say something?
I feel like that was just, like, the perfect scenario for us to really know, like, okay, you one of the real ones. Because it's, like, there was models, there was influencers, there was celebrities, like, and it was, like, 99% all women. Like, the men that were there were just, like, production. You know what I mean? And then whenever a girl walked the runway, you could tell who was happy for the girls. And you could tell the girls that were just like...
But I have been a jealous girlfriend before.
I have been definitely, like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I have not kind of felt like that, you know what I mean? Of course I have before. I've been bitter about it. Am I gonna be petty about it? Am I gonna show it in my actions? No. But I feel like that comes with maturity and just, like, building security. Like, because insecurities do that to people.
But yeah, that's true. So I know we've been, like, talking, like, low-key a little bit of shit. But for the females out there, again, I'm not trying to fucking bag on y'all either. Like you said, it takes maturity. It comes from a little bit of insecurity. So maybe you did not get the appreciation you were searching for. Maybe your life does feel like a competition, you know? I'm a first generation, and I've had the experience of a lot of Asian moms saying, like, you better find a good husband, you better da-da-da-da-da, because you better be the best, da-la-la-la-la-la-la. I understand
ethnic that. Pressure, honey. We've been there.
Yes. Maybe you are there, you know? So I feel you. I do feel you. And like we both said, we've all been that jealous girl before. I just hope there's no defense on that, because it's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt everybody around you. And it's not going to get you what you think it's getting you at all.
Nothing good comes out of it. Nothing. Whether you end up at the top at some point in your life.
What does that even mean?
What does that mean, and are you actually going to feel satisfied? Because I know people that have like, I got it, this and that, blah, blah, and then they're like, now what?
Exactly. Because, again, I think, and you can tell me your opinion on this, I think people, I don't know if it's just because I grew up like community-wise, but I don't think people survive or last long without people, you know? Sanity-wise, depression-wise, why is that shit so fucking high now? We live in LA. Everybody's trying to fucking kill each other, you know? And it's like, we have and are surrounded. When I walked into your apartment with your brother, who, hey, he's behind the camera. Hey. Humble people. Her boyfriend, humble man. The energy in there, full of artists, full of opportunities with each other, you know? Like, we're in LA, we have so many people around us. Why are we trying to kill each other instead of help each other, you know? I'm not trying to make anybody feel stupid about it. I'm just trying to bring some light into it. I know I've been spicy about it, like, for this whole
It's just podcast. Clarity, and talking shit about it is the only way of really, like, being clear about it.
Yeah, low key, you know what I'm saying? Actually, fucking high key.
High key. I don't care, girl. Yeah. Like, it is what it is. These are just, like, circumstances of life that you're always going to run into. And you dance, you know what I mean? You're an actress, you're a model. Like, you know that what you do on your daily basis is very competitive. How do you make that not a part of your life when you do it every single day? unity. Like, you know what I mean?
It's kind of changing that perspective of not seeing like I'm competing with other people. It's just I'm trying to catch up with how fast the industries run, you know? And I get how you can easily see like, oh, it's competition because it's moving fast. It's like, no, fucking play the game, don't hate the player.
Exactly. It's literally like, I'm never going to get mad at another person getting an opportunity. Like, especially, this happened to me the other day. I was getting a lot of castings that I was like, damn, I'm perfect for this. You know what I mean? Why am I not getting this? Like, and then I met another girl at a job that I booked, and she looked just like me, right? And she is so sweet. If you're seeing this, cat, hi, I love you. She is the sweetest human being. Always means well, you know, for everyone. And then when like I befriended her and I got her IG, everything that I was not booking, that I was close to booking, she had it. She had it. And I was like, oh my God, I am so happy that she got all these bookings. Like, she deserves a bank. She's beautiful. She's a beautiful human being overall, inside out. And I was clear with her about it. Yeah. And I told her, I was like, girl, like, you and I have the same, like, we booked the same jobs. And, like, whatever I don't get, I'm just, like, happy that, like, I'm seeing you booking them. So she was like, oh my God, you're so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. But it built a beautiful relationship, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then it changed my perspective of, like, whatever's not for you, it's really good for another girl. You know what I mean?
I get what you mean, absolutely, and I love that. I love you. But, like, it's okay to have that initial reaction, because you know what? You're right. The world is a little tough, you know? Yeah, it's kind of, like, cutthroat. It's okay to have the initial reaction of, like, oh, shit, why didn't I get that? But always circle back to make sure that question turns around to, what caused this person to get it, so you can learn instead of trying to take, you know? Because you can have that opportunity again later. What did this person do? You said you looked through all her stuff, you're like, oh wow, she did all this, da, 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 da. Okay, maybe I can do that too. And instead of being like, why didn't I get this? Now it's like, what should I do so the next time I do?
Exactly.
You know, because it will. Like,
it will.
Exactly.
And once it does, it's also important.
It feels better when you're like, oh
way
shit,
better. It feels way better. And I'm excited that me and other girls are finally getting, like, you know, more exposure. Like, girls are getting their coin. Like, they're traveling the world. They're able to, like, leave whatever situation they have going on at home and, like, do all these things. Like, why wouldn't you be happy for the other person? Exactly. And unfortunately, I run into that every single day. And, like, sometimes I want to be like, girl, are you good?
But see, even that question is like, you could tell she fucking cares. And I feel like the QR to this situation, you just gotta care. You just gotta care,
just
like
care.
A little bit. Like
just care a little bit more.
Care a little bit. You can ask a different
and
question.
Relax. If the moment is not yours now, it'll be later on. You know what I mean? Like, you'll still have your moment in any type of situation.
Yeah.
Whether it's at work, whether it's with family, whether it's with actual friends.
You know that job you did? The big one, the makeup one.
Which
one? You did two.
I did give beauty, and it was for Sephora.
So, okay, that one. You want to know a secret?
What?
I auditioned for that one too.
Ah!
I didn't get that shit. And then when I saw you, I didn't want to tell you because I was like, I'm gonna let you have your moment, but no. But this is what I'm saying. Like, when I saw, I was like, oh, bitch, she looks good. First of all, these are fake. But you know, instead of asking why, I asked what. Oh, you go to auditions always natural. Beauty, maybe they want natural. I learned. Plus, instead of me being a hater, me loving the opportunity, I got to ask about your experience, ask about what you did, and now I learned. And furthermore, we have a relationship. You have helped me out so much on shit. I literally called her and I was like, hey, can you help me film this shit? She and her brother were in a moving car. trying to film me running.
Production here is exceptional, y'all. Exceptional.
How was I gonna do that without them? You know? How was I gonna do that?
Her win is my win, y'all. She's my neighbor too. It's like, of course, like if I'm free, I am going to help you. We gotta help each other out, y'all. That's crazy. Like I'm surprised that like you see, you're very mature because even though that happened, like we're still here, and it's like we help each other out on many things. So like I love that.
And I'm gonna fucking put a little picture on here because if y'all seen that shit, I was like, damn, yeah, I couldn't do that.
Girl, but it was like, it's crazy. They just saw me like moving hands and they're like, you're hired. And I had nothing to do with like my face.
No, it had everything to do with your face, girl. I'm gonna put it here, right here. 1, 2, 3.
I can't with you.
No, it looked good. It looked good. But,
thank you.
Like, even, what? Wow, English. Ooh, you ever feel like that sometimes?
I feel like that every single day, girl. Are you kidding me?
I know, English be hard.
For real.
The reason why I really wanted to do this, and thank you again for being down last minute.
Of course.
She didn't know what the fuck we're gonna be talking about. She was just down, which, but
whatever.
I talked to my homegirl, and she told me that she was really struggling, and she wished that she could rent a house with a bunch of singles mom. Apparently, she's a newly single mom. I love you, girl. I feel you, and that is very, very difficult. And she was like, I wish I could just rent a house with a bunch of single moms so we can help each other out. And I hope we can get there one day. You know, I hope that does get to a point because we really should be helping each other out, y'all. Like,
girl, I'm working hard in this because like it's not even for me. Because what am I gonna teach my kids? Mm-hmm. And what do I want to teach people that eventually I want to mentor? You know what I mean? And like, how are you gonna help your community and your friends? Like you're gonna do what you can in order to be able to like be helpful, you know? And little conversations here and there, whether it's like your homegirl, she just needed you to like she probably doesn't really need you to like help babysit.
Oh yeah, by the way, that's what I offered. Sorry. Yeah. She knows the story already.
I'm sorry, yeah. She offered to babysit. She was telling me about this earlier today and I was just like, she just really needed you to hear her out.
She literally said that because she was like, I'm kind of far away, but it feels good to know that you said that.
Yeah, of course. Because, like, there are things that, like, if I was in that position, I don't want to say that to my family, really, even though they're, like, my closest. It's like, I don't know, like, I know they would probably not think about me this way, but also, girl, my family's Latino. Like, you never know. You gotta watch out, because these fools are sus. But, yeah, like...
With our brother behind the camera.
my brother's died over here. Like, hello, I know my people. And by my people, like, everybody knows this struggle. Like, it is what it is. Like, you gotta watch out. I don't think they're gonna run their mouth or anything like that, but I do feel like there's a lot of pride involved in this conversation. And especially when it's about kids and, like, you're single, you don't have the support of, like, a partner or a sibling or like a cousin. Asking for help in general. Like,
damn.
It's very
actually
difficult.
You're right. I feel you. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Even when people say, like, oh, just let me know. Like,
yeah.
I'm not going to let you know.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, she felt comfortable enough to be able to, like, speak to you. And even though, like, this is still a problem, not a problem, I don't want to say a problem. It's, like, an ongoing situation that she has to sort out later. I know that just by talking to you, she felt relief. She's like, I can tell my homegirl that I wish this would exist because this is what I deal with every single day. And you're like, girl, I feel you. So, like, I'm going to be here for you. Yeah. It's a beautiful pack, girl.
Yeah, that's all it takes. That's all it takes, honestly. Like she said, first, the step, don't hate, okay? And then the second step is if you can't if you don't have the resources, whatever, if you don't have the time, whatever, to super lend out the extra hand, just be there.
Exactly.
Just be there. Like, we all do need to figure out our own shit on our own, low-key, to be sustainable and happy. However, we don't need to feel alone, and we definitely should not feel pitted against each other.
Period. That was good, girl. We should do a Bible. Oh my god.
I love you so
We should
Jesus.
do the women's Bible.
I'm down.
I like
A
that.
girl, yo, that's literally
Whatever you think should go on the women's Bible, note it down in the comments.
Okay, actually,
We
oh my
wanna
gosh,
read
she's
it.
good at YouTube.
I am good, girl. I'm gonna be like, subscribe to Arielle's channel also. Don't forget that.
Yeah, let's wrap it up a little bit. Would you like to say any last things for my 5 viewers?
Oh no, girl. Like I seen you. I was like, let me see how prepared I gotta be for this. Like, are we really gonna be here talking shit, or are we just, or should I like watch what I say? But nah, keeping it real. I love what you're doing. I feel like this is so helpful.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we're talking about this.
Yeah, you're right. What? Slowly but surely. Because what? Alone we go fast. Together we go.
4.
Thank you.
Period.
Anyways, so basically.
I can't with you, girl.
Alright, let's go eat.
Let's do it, babe.
Okay.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye. That was great.